What up, what up, what up, everybody? It's your boy Camarray. This is The Report, and we are back to react to another episode of BET Presents the Encore, okay? Episode 7. And as you guys are seeing, some of the things I said in the beginning are starting to become true. So y'all know your boy got all the actual factuals. Okay? So we are going to react to this show, give you some of the details, maybe give you a little couple more spoilers. But before we get there, I have to invite you guys, please make sure you subscribe to our channel here at the Music Report Card. Make sure you also hit this video with a thumbs up. And last but not least, make sure you drop down in the comments and let your voice be heard, okay? Sound off! Y'all know what it is. Make your voice heard in the comments, alright? Now, before we get started, we have to take a little, you know what I'm saying, shotation. Shout out to the ladies of the BET Presents the Encore. Shouts out to the fans out there that are watching the show. This one goes out to y'all, okay? Let's take this drink. Yes, sir. All right, let's get this party started. Let's get this review and reaction on the road. The episode opens up with Fallon. I believe it's Fallon or Felicia. We're just gonna call them the twins. Y'all know I can't keep up with which one is which. But whichever twin got into it with Cosign on the last episode goes to the other twin like, yo, you better be glad you wasn't downstairs, you know what I'm saying, with just an hour ago, because Cosign was like, whoop, but he was chauvinistic and he was this and he was that and he was this and he was that. So then the other sister comes down like, yo, what's good, Coast? You know what I'm saying? We doing this. What's good? You know what I'm saying? What's problems? You want problems? Not really, but that's pretty much what they was giving him. And so Coast is like, yo, get your girl, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think there was nothing wrong with that. I didn't think it was nothing chauvinistic or whatever. And Keely started sitting back there talking about, oh, we got her. Oh, we got her. I'm going to sit beside her. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ride for her. Like, you sitting back here looking foolish because she definitely overreacted in this moment. And like, from his knowledge, let's say twin communicated properly that they were going to use her version versus Coast's version, then he wouldn't have even stopped the song in the first place for you to give that reaction in the second place. So it's like, it's technically still your fault, boo, because you didn't, you know what I'm saying, you didn't communicate properly. But that's neither here nor there. The ladies, Felicia and Fallon, was like, you know what, we'll just don't do no more production on our songs, okay? We'll need you on our songs, we'll need your production on our songs. We got it. Don't worry about it, okay? So then they flee back on upstairs, and they're sitting and talking with Keely, and I believe Pam was there, maybe Nivea, and what seemed like a listening therapy session for Keely with the twins turned into something that it probably shouldn't have. And Pam was like, listen, I don't want to be, you know, the loud, you know, always got to say something, whatever, but when I have to say something, I must. And Pam basically said, Keely, you are the reason for the divisiveness in this house. You know what I mean? Like, it's because of you. And you need to stop it. Which a little badass, I need to put my hand to your back end. And so Keely goes in her confessional like, you know, when Pam speaks, everybody listens, and I just hate that, you know, she had to use her voice towards me because it just didn't feel good. Whatever. Okay, so at this point, the ladies are trying to recut Aubrey's vocals. Aubrey has left. They need to fill in. Aubrey pretty much was on every song. So, of course, naturally, Misha and Irish want to take more of what Aubrey's, more of, you know, the Aubrey parts that needs to be recut. And the ladies are not feeling it. It's like, well, you need to be worried about who can do it best versus just trying to get vocals on a song, which I agree with that sentiment, but then at the same time, we're also in a group, and as a vocal producer, you are responsible to try to bring the best vocal out of the artist. And so that's what you signed up for, that's what you say you are, so go ahead and do the record. Do the record, okay? That's a little flashback to one of the earlier episodes. So the ladies get the twins get a little upset about that moment. But then I believe it's the next day happens, whatever. The twins come down, they find a basket from Cosign that looked like it came from down to the Target, with a little mixture of Kroger, Kroger's flowers. And basically they was like, oh, how nice, Cosign, sent us flowers. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, Keely comes down. Keely gives it a once over, like, I already knew this is what was going to happen. So then it's so funny, though. The other ladies come down and they're like, oh my gosh, this is so sweet. Oh my gosh, I ain't never got this. I ain't never had nobody show me, the things that you done show me, the special way I feel when you hold me. We gon' always be together. Baby, that's what you told me, and I believe it. I ain't got no voice, y'all. But I ain't never had nobody do it like you. And that's how all the other ladies come downstairs. It's just, oh my God, this is so sweet. Oh, Cosign. And what the twins were saying was, Cosign came for me. You know what I'm saying? So he should be apologizing to me. This doesn't mean anything to me. You could have texted me this and, it would have been a thing. But for you to take an issue that you had with me and then make it about the entire group, I understand wholeheartedly. But in that moment, in my opinion, it was about the group because Cosign's actions impacted the group as a whole. And so I definitely felt that he should have apologized to the ladies as a whole. So of course at this point, the ladies are all gushing over, Cosign's $2 flowers and his tequila. But the twins is like, we can't hear. Oh my gosh, like it's too much noise going on in here. So the ladies walk out and still gushing over it and blah 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 blah. All right, so I believe this is the same night. Misha, who is the host, who is the queen of the night, she decides to host a burning session, if you will, which we've seen on some of the other Housewives of Atlanta and some of the other shows, where you basically burn something for your past to let it go, or you throw something into the sea to let it go, whatever that looks like. And so yeah, the ladies, I believe Nivea had probably the most touching one where she burned the rose from her mother's funeral to help her really feel like she was not over it, but she basically brought the rose to remember that moment and make her feel like her mom was maybe still here, and then her burning it showed, she was trying to get over it. So that was a really nice touching moment. The black Camarray brought Blackout, some behind the scenes footage from there. And I'm like, well damn, people want to still see that. I don't know, why you throwing it away and burning it. But then one of the Cherish twins burned a letter from their dad, who, kind of got them started in Cherish. I don't remember the rest of them. What did Pam burn, y'all? Yeah, I don't remember the rest of their stuff. But it was a nice little moment. The ladies kind of sort of came together. It was a nice moment. Alright, so then I believe it's the same night, unless it's just editing. But the ladies decide to go into a dance rehearsal. And so during the dance rehearssul, Keely is like, okay, well here's the iPad, this is what we gonna practice. And Irish was like, well no, we changed that, that's not the same as what it used to be. And so Keely was like, well child, I don't know what it used to be, but we gonna do this for tonight. Okay. And Irish was like, I've sold more records than her, how's she gonna be out here telling me what to do? Irish, your group sold more records than hers, but like, come on now. We're not gonna act like you was the Beyonce of the group, okay? And I also felt Keely, like where Keely was like, you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna do these moves, you gotta keep your mic up, because one thing, and I saw this with 702, after they came back together and did, Essence and some of the other videos that are out there, Irish is out here dancing and moving, but her mic is down here. Why are you down there? Okay, bring that mic up. Make sure you know people know that you are not lip singing, even if you are. You know what I mean? And so the ladies in the dance rehearsal very, very early, and Keely goes downstairs to the twins and starts talking about the dance rehearsal. So Irish and Misha, and I believe Nivea, overhear this whole conversation and was like, yo, if you're gonna be having a conversation, make sure you shut the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just be down here talking shit about us and we can hear it. And it goes up from there. Nivea goes in on the twins, and the twins will go in on Nivea like, oh, I wish you would stand up for everybody like that. You know what I'm saying? And Nivea was like, I'm trying. She was like, but we got all the songs now. We shouldn't be having all these issues. And one of the twins was like, you're only as strong as your weakest link. And Nivea's like, well, how you gonna call her the weakest link? Like, that's not fun. And I agree wholeheartedly, that's not fun. But in the industry of music, you got a pretty cutthroat industry pretty much, and so you have to be willing to take the good with the bad. And I definitely understood where both parties were coming from. Let's see. Nivea basically storms upstairs, and the twins were like, you know what, we can't lose Nivea. We want her here. Her voice is incredible. We need her, etc., etc. So Nivea, the twins go upstairs to talk to Nivea, and Nivea was like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I told y'all I didn't want to hear nothing y'all had to say. Just dramatic as all get out, but it was good. She storms downstairs, and Keely was like something, whatever. And Nivea was like, didn't I tell you? Don't walk up on me. Don't walk up on me, fool. You know what I'm saying? And it was super good. I love that whole moment where Nivea is basically leaving. She's like, I'm a solo artist. I'm not built for this single black female type job. I'm just not. So as we see, Nivea is gone. I mentioned that a couple of the ladies outside of Aubrey would be leaving. If we pay attention to the previews, we'll see and hear that one of the twins is basically asking Keely to be a part of the group because they need a fifth member, which would be the two twins, Camarray, Pam, and Keely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll say I told you so once the season's over. Alright? But for now, I need y'all to drop down in the comments and make sure you let us know whose side you are on of this whole drama. Make sure you let us know how you feel about tonight's episode. How did you like the reaction? Etc., etc., etc. Make sure you subscribe to our channel here at the Music Report Card. Make sure you hit this video with a thumbs up. And as always, drop down in the comments and let your voice be heard. Make sure you also share this video with your family and friends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what to do. Turn on the notification bell, all of that good stuff. Alright? Until next time, I am your boy Camarray. I love you so much for watching. I'm out. Peace.